Basic Appraisal Procedures, page 136. Sales Comparison Approach, continued. Indicated Value Range. Fannie Mae has no specific guideline for what constitutes an acceptable range of value resulting from the sales comparison approach. However, if there is a large discrepancy among the indicated values, comments should be added to the appraisal report to explain the difference. This is the indicated value range section. Example, comparable number 1, minus $150. Comparable number 2, minus $152. Comparable number 3 was minus $169. An explanation would be necessary as to why comparable number 3 was so different from comparables number 1 and number 2. Sales and transfer history. In addition to the analysis of all agreements of sale, options, and listings of the subject property as of the effective date of the appraisal, and the analysis of all sales of the subject property within 3 years prior to the effective date of the appraisal required by USPAP, Fannie Mae has requirements for comparable sales as well. Prior sales for each comparable sale must be reported for the 12 months prior to the effective date of the appraisal. Cost approach. Applicability. While the cost approach is a good indicator of market value for newer or renovated properties, Fannie Mae will not accept appraisals that rely solely on the cost approach as an indicator of market value. Development. Fannie Mae relies on valid estimates of reproduction costs new. Value conclusion. The indicated value conclusion is rounded to eliminate the suggestion of accuracy, which is not factually attainable. Income approach. Applicability. The income approach is generally appropriate in neighborhoods with a prevalence of tenant-occupied properties, and when the subject is a 2 to 4 family property. Techniques. The gross rent multiplier technique is employed using data extracted from other comparable rentals in the neighborhood. The sales prices of comparable properties are divided by their monthly market rent to develop the multiplier. The estimated gross monthly market rent of the subject is then multiplied by the multiplier to indicate a value. In neighborhoods prevalent, extra note, gross rent multiplier, extra note. Important points. Fannie Mae requires appraisers to develop a value opinion using one or more of the 3 approaches: sales comparison, cost, and income approach. The sales comparison approach is the most heavily relied on by Fannie Mae. Fannie Mae allows for 3 different conditions of appraisal: as is, subject to completion, and subject to alterations and repairs.